Hello Pisces, welcome to your tarot reading for the month of April 2022. This is for Pisces Sun and Rising. While I'll do a general reading, I try to get as specific as I can. I use the traditional Celtic cross spread because it's what my clients prefer and it gives a full picture. You'll notice I use a little bit of astrology as well, obviously tarot and my guides for the reading. I'm here to spread good energy and love, and I would be grateful if you can help spread that energy by liking and subscribing. I'm actually very new to YouTube, so it would actually mean a lot to me. Before I even begin your reading, I'm just going to go through over April real quick, just a little overview. It is a very, very busy month, probably one of the busiest months of the year. There's a lot of aspects happening. Expect it to be wild, all right? And in a good way. The aspects are very positive. Now, we kicked off April with a new moon in Aries on March 31st, all right? And so you will feel that energy. Aries is obviously your second house. Well, if you are into astrology, you would know that. And then Mercury's going into Taurus on the 10th. Jupiter is conjuncting Neptune on the 12th in Pisces. Now, I'm just going to talk about that just for a really quick second because it is one of the biggest astrological alignments, not only for the year, but for centuries. It hasn't happened since 1856. And this is a rare alignment. It's one of a kind, and we are lucky to experience it. Now, when Jupiter conjuncts Neptune in Pisces, it really is just about a creative revolution. It's about, think about imagination and the arts and, pioneering movements. 1856 is when Freud was born, when Tesla was born. There was a lot happening around that time, and it really kicked off this new era. We'll also have a Libra full moon on the 16th. The sun is entering Taurus on the 19th, and obviously, I keep saying obviously because I think I'm doing like a horoscope and astrology reading with, astrology friends. Venus is conjuncting Jupiter in Pisces, your sign, and then we have that solar eclipse in Taurus at the end of the month. All right, that is crazy. That's your third house. So as you know, April is going to be really busy, and so let's see what's in store for Pisces, where Jupiter is in your sign right now, and you should be having a great year. I hope you're having a great year. Okay, so let's see what's in store for Pisces. All right. Again, I am new to YouTube, so I'm in the process of getting a mic and also doing my camera so you can see the full spread, but I'm going to pull the cards up as I go through the reading. Okay, Pisces, it looks like you're actually currently experiencing maybe a little bit of stress. Oh man, things may have been a little stressful for you, okay? You pull the Nine of Swords, and so there could be some things from the past that you've been like dwelling on and harping on and, obsessing over to the point where you might be even actually not sleeping well. This I like to say, because it's the Nine of Swords, because it's the Nine of Swords, it means that you're getting over this very, very soon. You're going to be going into April with a very new energy, okay? And it is what you want. You got the Chariot, okay? This is big Cancer energy, and that is, a fellow water sign like yours. But for now, you could be going through an experience, an emotional moment of where there's something that affected you in the past that I'm getting the message that it's something that didn't work out, but it could be a lot of different things now because this is a general reading. I'm just going with the messages that I'm getting and I'm going with this spread, but it does seem like you are going to overcome this soon, right? And I think it's keeping you from moving forward. One thing that I tell a lot of my clients is that, especially with a card like this, is when you go to bed at night,
instead of, and I'm guilty of this too, sometimes I go to bed worrying and stressful, and I take that with me when I go to bed. But I've learned to flip all those negatives into positives. So if, let's say, like, you know, some, like, I don't know, I like, if you were a student and you did really poorly on a test, instead of going to bed feeling bad about that, like, oh man, I can't believe that happened, I wish it turned out a different way, flip your mentality and think, that test didn't do well, but oh my God, I'm gonna kill it next time, okay? It's all about the power of thinking, right? And so I think that you're just in your head a little bit, and I think that you are obsessed, you're thinking about things that have happened, and for some reason you can't let that go. And I mean, that is part of the challenge here, is the Chariot is like moving forward, and so you're gonna have to want to move forward. And looking at this, it looks like you really, really, really want that, okay? But there is a lot of mental activity happening right now with you, Pisces, okay? One thing that I also want to point out is that you did pull the Ace of Cups. This is really, really strong, strong energy. Aces usher in change, and Cups is all about emotions, and it taps into, you know, emotional fulfillment. The Ace of Cups particularly is feeling overjoyed, right? And being fulfilled in every emotional capacity that you can be. That's what you really want. So in order to do that, you have to let go of these things that have happened in the past that may have affected you emotionally. I think that, you know, I'm not expecting you to do it overnight, but it's something that you should think about in terms of changing course, okay? To move in a more positive direction. Do what you have to do to feel in a better place. And you know, for a lot of us, it takes time for that to happen, okay? But with the aspects that are happening in April, it looks like there is, you know, a lot that's going to happen for you in a very good way. I just want you to be in a really good mental state moving forward, okay? And I tell my clients, we don't want to look into the past, we want to look into the future, right? And speaking of which, deep down inside, you pulled the Six of Wands, so you are looking for success, and you are looking for recognition for things that you do. And you know, this can be anything from, you know, your work, or in a relationship, or with your family, or even with your neighbors. I don't know why I'm getting that message too. Some Pisces might be having something to do with neighbors and roommates, but you are looking for that fulfillment that you have achieved, the most you could possibly achieve, and you are getting public recognition. Now this came in, you know, what's beneath you, like deep down inside, so that's what you're looking for. And you're also looking to be emotionally fulfilled, so the only thing that's holding you back is yourself, right? So I think that, you know, if you spend some time in, you know, I don't like to use the word meditating. I think it scares some people when I say that word, but spending time with yourself is a great way to move forward. When you can spend time with yourself, maybe 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. I take a walk with my dog an hour, 2 hours a day. I split up the times, and that's where I meditate. I just put myself in that mode, and I think about all the things that stress and worry me, and I flip them so they're positive. And so it doesn't feel like a burden, but it feels like something that I'm working on to improve myself and to improve my soul. Okay? Page of Swords. We love Page of Swords. That's in your past. So you may have started something recently. Wow. Okay. And that's where it might be. That's what might be leading to this. Something new that you started recently. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe you moved somewhere recently. Maybe you invested in something recently. Something very, very new. This is really strong energy, right? Page is also it really ushers in change as well. So there could have been something recently that happened, and it may have happened too fast for you, and maybe or something didn't go right with it, and that's what you're dwelling on. But again, try to understand what happened and what you can do to move forward. Because in the end, you did have the Queen of Swords, all right? This is your future. And so the Queen of Swords, wow, we love the Queen of Swords. She is sitting in this throne because she is so smart. She's a genius. She didn't get this position in this throne by luck. She didn't get it from any favors. She got it on her own. You know how she did it? Is because she worked hard for it. Now, the thing about the Queen of Swords, it's all about knowledge, right? The thing about the Queen of Swords, she leads with her head, not her heart. So this is what I was saying earlier. I feel like a lot of this, you're going through like a mental moment, like it's all in your head. There's a lot of things that you're working out in your head. This is just saying you're going to be in a powerful position soon. You're going to sort all that out. You're going to, in the powerful position, you're going to feel empowered once you get over whatever challenges are keeping you up, okay? And that's an amazing feeling, all right? I'm getting a lot of emotional intelligence too. I feel like you're going to be in a situation where you're a little bit more emotionally intelligent moving forward. Not that I'm saying you are not now. I'm just saying that you're going to be in a place where you feel that energy, okay? And it's something that when you're aware of some of the things that you've moved past, gosh, it feels so good, right? Okay. Five of Swords. So my advice for you right now is that I think that you could be feeling like you were cheated in some way, or there was some deceit going on. Wow, Pisces, there's something going on. And, you know, at the end of the day, whatever it relates to with this challenge, all I'm just going to say is play fair, all right? Be the better person in that situation. There are sometimes things happen to us and we want to react. We want to react emotionally. We want to react in a crazy way. Just recently, I don't know if you're watching the Oscars, but an Oscar winner slapped the F out of someone on stage, and we all know who that was, and we all saw that. So I'm not saying you're going to do that. I'm just saying that there could be a situation where that you're going through, or that might come up, where that's exactly what you want to do, all right? Because it's going to make you feel so good in the moment. But in the long run, might be some regret, okay? You could lose as much as those people who you beat in this battle. You could lose as much as they did. So that is something to think about. Just be very aware of how you approach certain situations moving forward. Be the better person and be fair, okay? Play fair, play nice. Again, not that I'm saying you won't, but this is just a reminder that, you know, there are challenges that we all go through, and we don't want another sword hanging over our head. Now, there's going to be someone that comes in to help you, the King of Cups here, and someone's going to come in to help you emotionally. And when I say help, that word means so many things. It could be a partner, it could be a boss, it could be you know, your parents. There's someone that's, and when I say help, in terms of support, you have a strong support system, but it just feels like there's gonna be someone who is really just like emotionally stable, who really helps you out and helps support you. And it's maybe someone that you can talk to, and you know, it's really good energy there. I love the King of Cups. And I think that it's gonna not only help you emotionally, but also like, I think that you hit you stalled or hit a wall in terms of your creativity and imagination. And Pisces, as we know, that's what you are, right? You're very creative and imaginative, and I think he's gonna re-trigger that. That energy is just so strong. Ace of Pentacles, okay? You want that. You want money. And listen, we all do, right? Money is, I don't know who brought the phrase that money doesn't matter, or money doesn't bring you happiness. It does. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I grew up really poor. It means so much for so many different people, but I'm not a big fan of that statement because money helps you buy food. Money helps you pay the rent. Money helps you do everything that you need. And so it is great that that is one of your biggest hopes, is just new opportunities with money coming through. Ace of Pentacles, again, ushering in change. And in this case, big change, right? Because it's like big money here. So that is what we want to move toward. And that is something that you want to keep your vision on, and do what you can to increase that, whether it's like getting a promotion at your job or starting a side hustle. Man, there is so much money activity, energy in that one card, but also astrologically what's coming up in the next few weeks, especially with all that activity in Aries, okay? And then also lastly, here we go, final outcome. Again, don't want you to be scared by this card, all right? It looks frightening, all the 10 swords piercing this poor little guy, but 10 represents the end of the suit. So this just means that the 9 of swords, which you pulled, the final outcome means it's coming to an end this month. That's great, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm looking at the time here, oh gosh, okay. So what I'm gonna do is, because there's so much activity going on in April, I'm pulling one card per week, just to give you guidance for that week and just to show you what to expect for that week. And remember, we said the first week of April, there's a new moon in Aries that happens on the 31st and has, really strong energy for the first, 2 weeks or so. And then Venus entered your sign on the 5th. And, that is, we love Venus when Venus is in our sign. And so you pull the Ace of Swords, okay? So what I love about this is really powerful energy, breakthrough energy, mental breakthrough. We talked about this. A lot of this is like what's on your mind. You're going to get over it the first week, okay? I love that. I love that. So that's something to look forward to. The second week of April, Mercury is entering Taurus, which is your third house of, communication. That's happening on the 10th, but also our really big aspect is Jupiter conjuncting Neptune in your sign. Come on. That's crazy. And I didn't even put that together. You're the last reading I'm doing, but I should have mentioned in my intro that Jupiter is conjuncting Neptune in Pisces in your sign. This is huge, okay? And Jupiter is in your sign, right? This is just so crazy. Second week, the Hanged Man, okay? Another card that's misunderstood. One of my favorite cards. The Hanged Man just means you're going to have a new perspective. You're going to start seeing things in a new way the second week of April, all right? The Hanged Man, take a look. Very spiritual energy. If you take a really close look, I'm actually going to get out of the chair here. You can see he's smiling. He has a smirk on his face. He put himself there. He put himself upside down and look at things in a different way because the ways in the past was not working for him. So that is very exciting because this is just also about there's a lot of transformation happening in April for you. Third week of April, again, we have that Libra full moon on the 16th. We have the sun entering Taurus on the 19th, okay? And so, victory, right? That's great. So, there could be an engagement. There could be some sort of celebration. There's some milestone that you reach. Listen, this is a great month for you. Awesome. I love it. And the last week of April, remember I said Venus conjuncting Jupiter in your sign, and then the eclipse in Taurus in your third house. You got the Page of Wands. Wow, that is is that the second page you got? It is the second page you got, but let me just hold it up there too. I love the Page of Wands. Now, this is also ushering in change, and this is a new opportunity coming to you. And so he is all about transformation, but this is very, very strong creative energy here, okay? This is really strong. Sorry, my video, my thing cut out, so I'm gonna go back and say the last card you got was the Page of Wands. This is really strong energy in terms of a new change coming in, okay? Regarding enterprise, business, work, career, but also imagination, creativity. You could come up with a brilliant idea, okay? This page is really compelled with this new idea. He's the dreamer of the tarot deck, and y'all are the dreamers of the zodiac sign. So this couldn't be this is like the perfect 4 cards for you for the month. But also this is a great reading, because even though you do start off with a little bit of like, you know, harping on something or not letting something go, in the end you let it go. All right, so I'm really happy for you, and I'm really excited for you. Yeah, I mean, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Again, it'd be great if you can like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. I'm new at this, but I will see you next week for my weekly readings. All right, so have a great month. Feel free to leave in the comments anything that happens. I always love hearing from everyone. And have a great day. All right, thanks.